Hi guys, good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. So today we're going to take you guys along with us. We have to run a couple of errands today, and we're going to take the scooter. That's something that we very rarely do anymore. 99% of the time we take our truck for our errands, but today we're going to venture out on the scooter. In fact, when I took it out last night to give it a little wash, come to find out the battery was dead because I haven't used it in months. Really haven't used it. So charged up the battery, so we're good to go. We're going to take it down to a new Yamaha dealer in Zamboguita. We're going to do an oil change and just some basic maintenance, and we're also going to stop by our favorite place for fruits and vegetables out that way. So come along with us as we go on a little scooter adventure. Our scooter is 3 years old now. Can't believe how time flies. So I went ahead on Shopee and ordered front brakes. Look how small these brake pads are as compared to my fingers. So I bought a set front and back. I don't know if the scooter needs them replaced or not, but I always like doing preventative maintenance. So we're gonna pack these up and take them to the dealership and have them check the pads. If the pads are 50% worn or more, we'll find out when we get there. I'm gonna have them throw these on just to be safe. All right, so let's check the weather. Whenever you go out on a scooter, you gotta do a quick glance. Laser beam is out. Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be a pretty nice day. So that can change quickly. So there it is, all washed up, ready to go for service. Wilma's here somewhere. There she is. Having Prince is like having a kid when we're leaving, right?
Yep, or worse.
Worse than a kid. Yeah, when we open the gate, he'll take off, of course. So, gotta check the helmets. The helmets are here. So I'll show you my kazoo helmet here in a minute. We brought our hats because we're going to the market. And we're gonna do an oil change. It's been over a year, I think, since an oil change, not even sure. I think I only put 1,000 kilometers on it. So that's about 600 miles. So it's really not due, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway because we found a new Yamaha dealer in Zamboguita, and instead of battling the traffic into Dumaguete, and they're very busy there, sometimes you have to wait to get service because it's in a larger city. Figured we try Zamboguita, smaller town. We hopefully will get right in. So we're going to do two things at once: go to the Yamaha dealer as well as the market. So come along with us. We made it. We got our sun hats on. It's about 8:45 a.m. and just look how packed it is. A lot of people here. This is every Wednesday. It's in Zamboguita, which is a little south of us. I can hear loud music over there. They're already partying at 8:45 a.m. My understanding, this is busy at 6 a.m. This is like 6 a.m. to like 10, and then like 10 or 11, you see the vendors start packing up already and leaving. Might have to do with the heat, but this is definitely an early morning adventure. So Wilma and I come here often to get our vegetables because it's just cheaper. This is very much cheaper. So I'm not sure how much video I'm going to do. A little bit.
Very crowded.
Yeah, it's very crowded. So we'll do a little bit, but take you along to see what we do here weekly for fruits and vegetables. So like I said on a lot of videos, if I'm with Wilma, it's not a good thing when it comes to getting prices. So she's already long gone, so I'm on my own here. Take a look at those fish. Long and skinny. But Wilma's down that way. What she normally does is she'll start here at the beginning of the market, and then whatever she's wants to buy, she'll just ask Pila. Pila means price, and she'll get the price and go all the way down, 4, 5, 6 different vendors, and then she'll start working her way back, knowing who gave us the best price or gave her the best price. So that's kind of our routine. It's the way to do it. Again, if I'm close by, it just sometimes it just doesn't seem to work out. So that's what she's doing. She's that way, and I'm going to go down and try to find her. Alright, look how Wilma blends in.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Good.
Everybody knows Alex. We're gonna visit with Alex for a little bit. Be with you guys in a minute. So we just finished up a quick visit with Alex and Jen and Trixie. They're here doing the same thing, and Alex did the same thing. The prices here are just so much better than, say, in Darwin or Dumaguete or Valencia. Prices here are so good. So look how Wilma blends in. She looks like a native Filipina. So definitely lots of options here. You can get almost anything. As you go further down the stalls here, it turns to fruit, and then it turns to tools. And a lot of the tools are imported from like China, of course. But then there's also handmade tools. So it's definitely a good place to come if you live in the area. Something to experience. I mean, this is a real native market. You're not going to see a lot of foreigners here, and that's why the prices are so good. So you got a little of everything, right?
Yeah.
We don't come here every week, probably every other week. We stock up on stuff, but it's definitely an adventure. And we usually come in and get what we need and leave. I mean, we've already walked this often. We don't buy fish, pork, or chicken or anything like that here, but all fruits and vegetables, and sometimes breads. I mean, look at the nice homemade breads. That's for sale. Vegetables. I mean, you can even get things like broccoli. Broccoli's hard to find. Potatoes sometimes is tricky. There's Wilma blending in. But just look how everything is very fresh. Now, I've been asked, where's this stuff mainly come from? It's not local. Some is. But most of these vegetables are coming in from Mindanao. And Mindanao is not far from here. Right across the ocean. 20, 30 miles away. So a lot of these fruits and vegetables are coming from Mindanao, and then also some things from Baguio, which is up in Luzon area, which is north of Manila. So not all of this is local. Some of it is, but it seems like when we talk to the vendors, they say that they're purchasing and then reselling from Mindanao. A lot of options. A Wilma's going to be picking up eggs because Prince. Prince loves his eggs mixed with his dog food. Just do a short video here just to show you what's available here in the Philippines. Everything is very very fresh and available. Look how large the carrots are. Look at the tobacco. And there the ladies are there smoking it up. Tobacco. Ah. Where do you get the tobacco from? From Mindanao? Here? Local. Oh, okay. Local. So you can see she rolled her own. Smoking away. Do you, with leaves, you roll it? Just roll the tobacco? Just roll it. It's in a leaf, yeah. So they take a leaf, and I'm gonna. What's the name of the leaf? What's the name of this?
Lomboy.
That's it, lumboy. So it's a local leaf on a tree, and then they take that leaf, and then they put the tobacco inside the lumboy, and then you light it. No, I don't smoke. Thank you, though, Salamat. Lumboy, that's what it is. And then you can buy the cigarettes. See how they're rolled? All right, so we have everything packed away, all our vegetables. Wilma has her eggs for Prince. Off we go. So just to get bearings, what's the name of this brown guy?
Malatapay.
Say it again.
Malatapay.
Okay, so what's the name of the brown guy? I'm not even going to try. But it's basically between Darwin. Darwin is that way. And Zamboanga proper. Downtown Zamboanga is that way, which is south. So it's in between Darwin and Zamboanga proper. Right here, coming down the highway towards Zamboanga is on the left-hand side. And there's not a lot here. So when you see all these little booths here, you know that you're at the market. All right, so we're in Zamboanga proper. Nice little town. Has some sidewalks, which is pretty nice. So literally we are 4 or 5 minutes from the market. So if you just go past the market towards Zamboanga, 4 or 5 minutes, you would be heading this way, and you'll see the Yamaha dealer. I'll ask how long it's been here. I think it's relatively new because the concrete here looks pretty new. So we pulled in. Service is over here on the right. They had no customers, so they said bring it right in. So I literally drove the scooter right off the highway right into the service, and I think one scooter showed up right behind me, so there might be 2, not just one. Maybe they decided not to do any work, but there's the scooter. So I told them I want them to do oil change, gear oil change, check the brakes. You guys seen that I bought brakes, and just kind of go through the braking system, make sure everything's okay. All right, so just in a few minutes they drain the oil out. So this is the oil that we use. Yamaha Lube Blue Core, and it's 4-stroke synthetic. And then this is the gear oil for the back of the bike, with the back wheel. So what they did was they said that the rotors themselves had a lot of rust on it, and that's because it's been sitting. So they're going to take the time to clean the rotors, and they said that actually affects the ABS system. So I'm glad that I brought it in. Wilma's enjoying air conditioning, catching up on Facebook. So look at some of these bikes. MT-03. And I just have to let everybody know that anyone knows me, and I'll flip the camera around. I always wear my reading glasses. I always have them sitting right here. Well, guess what happened on the way to the Yamaha dealer? The wind got a hold of them, off it went. So I'm going without glasses right now. So I'm not going to be able to see all the fine print. But this bike is 280,000 pesos, so divide by 58. 287 for an R3, Yamaha R3. Nice looking bike. Look at that back seat. Don't look too comfortable. Here's my bike at Max. They have looks like 3 of them here for sale. 152,000. So that's under $3,000. I think I paid 140, if I'm not mistaken, back 3 years ago. So it didn't go up too much. 152.5. NMAX is a real comfortable bike. Has plenty of power at 155 cc's. It's got ABS, fuel injected. It's got a radiator, and actually has GPS tracking on your phone. So if the bike gets stolen, it's kind of like your cell phone. You'll be able to find your bike with GPS. Aerox is basically the same engine, just different body style. Another nice bike. This is the bike that I've always asked Wilma to get. This is a Yamaha product, but it looks like an Italian scooter. And they call it, what is it? Fazio? But it's a real European look to it. But Wilma always says, I am not learning to drive a scooter. I don't blame her. So this is a little different. PG1 Yamaha. Kind of like a cafe racer. I've seen these around Dumageddon. It's a really nice looking bike. Again, like that cafe racer style. It's a Yamaha product, so it's gonna basically last forever. I think these are 200 cc's, but I'm not sure. Let's get the price. 183,000 pesos. Really nice, nice bike. Got a couple Yamaha snipers. A couple of dirt bikes over there. Kind of the smaller 125s. This is the Mio. But just take a look at that. It's a nice look for a female. All digital dash. All very modern, but has that European scooter look. So we're happy with our Yamaha. Runs great. We just don't use it. So I figured we'd walk around and show you guys a little that's available here. This is a nice shop here in Zamboanga. This is kind of a small little quiet town, but Yamaha invested a lot to open up a dealership here. And again, it's quicker for us. This is maybe 20-25 minutes from our house, and for us to get to Dumageddon, it's about 40. So it's actually quicker for us to come here. And being a smaller town, it's easier. All right, so went good, right?
Yeah.
So they did the oil change and gear oil change with labor. Was 515 pesos.
515.
So we did the math. That's $8.87. So we got that done. They said the brakes were good. so they don't need to replace the brakes. I have them here, but I'll put them on another time because they said the brakes were fine. And they did say that the rotor here, this piece, has got a lot of rust on it. And they're saying that the ABS system is working, is functioning properly, but they suggest, they try cleaning it up, but it's about $9 to replace it, but they don't have the part here, so they ordered it. So I paid the $9, and then they'll put it on for 50 pesos or $1 to put that on. So I went ahead and got that replaced. It's rusted. They said the one in the back is fine, but that one is rusted. So I wonder if it has something to do with prints. So Wilma and I are just out for just a leisurely ride after our errands today. Wilma's still carrying her eggs. We don't want to put them in the back with the vegetables, so we don't want them to be all broken. But we're just taking a ride outside of Zamboguita, heading towards Chaton. Chaton is that way. And this is all sugarcane and corn. So this has a look like Leyte, because where we live, we don't see any rice fields or any corn or any major farming. But now that we're outside of Darwin, south of Darwin, we're starting to see a lot more open land.
Rice field.
Yeah, some rice field. Now take a look at all that corn. We have some friends here. We got a little cow, and then we have a carabao, like a water buffalo, just hanging out in the shade. Another little cow. And then there's a few more cows that way. But we found this tree. We said, hey, we're gonna park under the tree just for a few minutes. But what I want to show you is this view. Look at the blue of the sky. And just look at that mountain. Now that's our mountain. Right there. And we live right at the base of the mountain, right there. In fact, I don't know if it's our neighbor's house or our house. I'm going to zoom. Probably can't see it, but I can see with the naked eye. I do see a white structure. Not saying that's our house. It might be our neighbor's house. But right there at the base of that mountain. Take a little of the zoom out. See all the mountains in the background? It's all farmland. Looks like sweet corn here, sugar cane here. The roads in this area is really nice. Wide open. Much less traffic than what we're used to. And basically we've been down this way for 30-40 minutes. Have not seen any foreigners whatsoever, as compared to like Darwin or Bakong, Dumaguete, where you see, you know, quite a few. We're starting to knock on lunchtime, so we're gonna start heading back this way, back towards Darwin. Maybe try to find a new place, a new resort to try for lunch. And that's one of the things that one of our subscribers asked us to do, is maybe hit some of these resorts in the Darwin area and show it for a destination where a lot of people are still coming to the area, taking the area, call it for a test drive, to see if it's something that they want to move to, retire to this Dumaguete area. And they said they would appreciate if we could do some videos on some nice resorts that have a decent restaurant, nice views, rooms are nice, etc., etc. And we may do that, because then you'll be able to have a destination where you can make reservations and have a place to go while you're checking it out for a week or two. And a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are coming to the area just for a week and just staying at a hotel or a resort. and they don't really know where to stay. So we may look to do that. Maybe we'll start today with finding a new spot that we haven't been to. So again, just enjoying ourselves. There's some truck traffic here, but just a real rural native area. Feels good to get out, away from the normal day-to-day. Full of rice. Neat sack of those rice is like 60 pounds a sack, right? Pretty heavy, so I bet you that's overloaded. But a whole bunch of rice heading towards Chatone. So we'll go ahead and get back on the scooter and see what else we can get ourselves into today. Did we find another hidden gem? Stay tuned for part 2.